Welcome in. Welcome in. It is another Tuesday edition. And I'm Tammy. I'm the Siberian Wind, and I'm glad you're here. If you will jump into the chat, let me know you're here when you get here. I would greatly appreciate it. I just want to see your lovely name in the chat. Can you blame me? Okay, welcome in. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, y'all. And it is so until Tuesday. So we are going to have a fantastic absolutely fantastic show. If anyone has any guesses about how many pictures we have tonight, you can start putting them in the chat. Let's see if you can guess it. I've got Susan and Katie and Judy and Ellen and DJ and Lana and Joe and Maddie. I've got all you guys in the chat. Thank you everybody for showing up. I appreciate it. I love to know everybody that's watching. Oh my gosh, guys. It is December. Can you believe we're in December? It's crazy, right? It's December 2nd. It's crazy that we're already here. Oh, good deal. Maddie got her stitches out. Good deal. Yay. Judy's guessing 95. Good guess. Good guess. Hey Debbie, welcome in. Um, let's see. Hey Rita, welcome. Oh, Rita's not surprised that it's December. Yeah, I am not quite ready for December. I mean, I've got all the decorations up. Like, I didn't do them all myself. Obviously, Mr. Siberian Wind has a huge hand in it, and I'm a little decorated. But, oh my gosh, it's December, guys. It is December. Oh my gosh, it's December. We just did a new video today. Oh, fantastic, DJ. And DJ's link is in the chat, guys. So if you are wanting to check out DJ's channel, you absolutely can do that. And if you are a content creator, feel free, drop your link. You just do !selfie and Nightbot takes care of the rest. So you are more than welcome to do that. We are going to start a little early on the slideshow tonight. We're not going to wait until 6:15. We are going to try to start at 6:10. Because we have that much. We have that many. Nobody's gotten the right answer yet. It is still only October, not December. Oh, I wish, Rita. Oh my gosh, how I wish. Like, if I could have planned all of December back in like August and September, then we'd be golden. We'd be absolutely golden. As it so happens, that did not happen. So we are going to be scrambling. We're going to be scrambling. Part of me is sort of here, says Joe. The drive home from Chattanooga was way longer than expected. It always is. It always is. Please don't remind me, Tammy. I have 1 month to find a place to live, come up with money for it, and to move everything I own. I did not know that, Lana. Oh my gosh. That's a lot on your plate. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Well, feel free to drop me an email, okay? I can't help like beyond, being a listening ear, but oh my gosh, that's a lot. You've got a lot on your plate. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Rita says she knows that feeling all too well. I like that. Susan likes the village. Thank you. Mr. Siberian Wind did a fantastic job. Hey, Joan, welcome in. She says, hi, Tammy, and all in the chat. Doing dishes. Will be lurking for a bit. That is okay. Joe is praying that everything comes together for you, Lana, and I will be as well. Absolutely will be praying. That's a lot to have on your plate. So yeah, we have a lot of pictures tonight, a lot. And Judy's guess earlier was still low. So if you want to take a stab at how many images we have tonight, you are more than welcome to take a stab at it. I haven't seen any answers close to guessing the right number. And I'm going to be watching the chat. I don't have Nightbot set up to watch it tonight for that. I was told this morning that the owners of this house are selling it, but not sure when. I am, and what does that mean? Oh my gosh. Right, Rita? Right? Oh, hi, Joyce. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I am not as mobile tonight. We got a 135. We got a 102. People are guessing. People are guessing. My neck is stiff tonight, guys. So if you see me reaching for my neck and like I'm actually grabbing my shoulders right now, trying to get those muscles to release a little bit. That is, yeah, that's going on in the background tonight. That is going on in the background. Katie is guessing 150. Oh my gosh, 247. Okay, Rita, that you are overshooting by a long shot. I don't think we could fit 247 images in one night. Good deal. Debbie says she got her cataracts done. Last checkup today, so she's happy. She's all healed up now, and eye is perfect. That's fantastic news, Debbie. On top of everything else, developed car issues 4 hours from home at 2:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, Joe. I would be panicked. So panicked. Oh, Rita says she has no idea what we're guessing for. How many images we have for tonight? So how many show and tell images we have for tonight? It's not individual projects because some people do submit multiple pictures for one project, but it's how many different images. Hey, Jacqueline, welcome in. Rita's guessing 145. Joe guessed 129. Father-in-law is demanding $5,000 by January 1st, or he's taking the house my husband and I paid him back for. Oh, that's ridiculous. Oh, that's crazy, Lana. I am so sorry. Judy's guessing 149. Oh, you guys are guessing. I was up late last night. Yes, Susan, you are so right. I was up till midnight. I think I finally put my phone down about 1:15 this morning. 250 says Lana. Oh, no, we are not going that high. It is not over 200. I will say that. It is under 200. And my dog is licking his paws, so it's driving me crazy, but I'm trying to ignore it. He needs a bath. He really needs a bath. That needs to be on my list of things to get done this week. But when? I don't know. I have no idea. 164 says Susan. You guys, you're putting out the guesses. I will say that. Nobody's gotten it right yet. I'm going to double check to make sure I'm not telling you guys wrong, but nobody's gotten it yet. Yeah, nobody's gotten it yet. I know what the number is, but nobody's gotten it. There's no prize for getting it other than bragging rights. Father-in-law also signed the deed over to my husband 2 months before hubby died, but I can't find it. Oh, that stinks, Lana. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jean, welcome in. Lana says, okay, so 200. No, not that. Close to me, owners I have known them for over 30. Holding pattern, waiting for the con. You guys, that's rough, especially having all that happen right at the end of the year. That's tough. We've got a guess for 139, 125, and 95 so far. 190. Oh my gosh. Could you guys imagine 190 images? That would be a lot. Of course, this number is still a lot. I'm just going to say that. The number is still a lot. It's not quite that high, but it is still a lot. Oh my gosh. So while I am thinking about it, let me go double check the time because I don't remember for sure and I don't want to tell you guys wrong. Tomorrow night, did me and hubby go to the courthouse? Oh, good question. Judy's asking Lana if her and the hubby went to the courthouse and had it recorded. That's a very good question. Joyce is also suggesting check the courthouse. Chloe, welcome in. She's guessing 70. This has put my surgery on hold, which is pain. Oh, I bet it is. Just started physical therapy today. Go twice a week. Yeah, physical therapy is so worth it. So absolutely worth it. Let me pause that so it doesn't start playing. And let me see. Does it tell me? No, it does not tell me when it goes live. So let me go to another place so I can tell you guys when tomorrow's video goes live. Because it is a blindfold challenge. Chloe's now going, hello, Tina. I love it. You're awesome. You rock. You absolutely rock. All right, so let's see. Nope, it's not a live, duh. I'm looking at the wrong page. YouTube has a lot of pages for us. Okay, I've got it scheduled. Okay, so 8 p.m. my time. 8 p.m. my time, so that is 6 p.m. Eastern. No. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Tomorrow night, the Blindfold Challenge 2025 video does go live on my channel. I do need to go put some other information in the description box It's on the channel. It's going to say that it's members only until tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. So I apologize for that. That's the only way I could put it up there. But the blindfold challenge goes live tomorrow. So please make sure you tune in, leave me comments, let me know what you think. I may not be able to be there and watch it live while you guys are watching it, but I so want to know what you guys think. I'm kind of like antsy to know what you guys think. Oh, gotcha. Lana says that her husband didn't have time to go get it recorded and torn tendons. Ouch, ouch. Let's see, blindfold challenge. I did that today. Just seeing a little star like, hi, I hear ya. I hear ya. Hey, Susie. Hey, Pat. Good to see you. Pat is saying hi, everyone, this evening. You guys are amazing. You're amazing. So we have like 3 minutes before I'm going to get the slideshow going because we have that many images. Luna's still guessing. She says 175. Still not the right answer. We do have a lot of images to go through tonight. I have not counted how many. I counted how many images, so don't get me wrong. I've not counted how many projects total, but I am going to give you guys an answer tonight before we get off the live and tell you how many. Hey, Jean, if I didn't already say hi to you, welcome in. I'm going to give you guys an answer tonight as to how many entries everybody is getting for tonight because it's going to be nice. It's going to be a nice evening. I kind of have an idea a little bit. One person in particular, I think, put us kind of on that map. So we'll know by then. We'll know by then. So I am actually going to be, Chloe's now guessing 83. Lana's got 170, 169, 168, 167. Oh, you crack me up. You crack me up. So I am going to have to mark things as I go because it literally took, that's page 1 and that's page 2. Okay. They look very similar to each other. There is that much stuff to go through tonight. So it is going to be a jam-packed evening. Hey, Pam! Daughter Jazz is with her tonight. Oh, fantastic. Well, hi, Jazz. Good to see you. Or, well, good to meet you virtually. We'll put it that way. Good to meet you virtually. So, yeah, this is going to be a busy month. Okay, so tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Mountain Time, the blindfold challenge goes live on my channel. I am just one of the content creators. There is a whole host of other content creators that are going live tomorrow. It does kick off. Let me go pull the channel real quick, and I am going to drop it in the chat because I want you guys to be able to follow the entire blindfold challenge program. So, all right, I'm going to share the video that starts it off. It goes live tomorrow at 3 p.m. my time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. That is the blindfold challenge. And it is a hop between different channels. Let me see. I hope this is going to take you guys there. Let me click and make sure yes, okay, it does. I am going to pin this at the top of the chat real quick so you guys can check out that entire hop. So the first part of it goes live in 20 hours. So that's 3 p.m. my time tomorrow. Hey, Sherry, good to see you. Glad you're here. So it starts off on Not Afraid of Colors channel. That is Tracy. She is a card maker. So there's a lot of card makers in this, okay? Just getting it out there. There's a lot of card makers. It's not a lot of quilters. But it starts off with card makers, and I think I might be the only quilter in the group, but you guys get to see mine as part of that. But you can then hop around and see all the different card makers and see how they're doing the blindfold challenge as well. I guess we are going to 6:15, so I apologize. So that is tomorrow. Starts 3 p.m. my time. My video doesn't go until 8 p.m. my time. And then on Saturday, I've got my live with Sean. So Fantastic Fridays will be going live at 8 p.m. Mountain Time on Saturday night. We are normally going to be on Friday. This was a reschedule and schedule conflict issue. So our first one is actually going to be this Saturday. And then I have Quiltmas coming out on Sunday. And then we have After Sunset Sunday. So we have a lot going on this week. So you've got my blindfold challenge. You've got Fantastic Fridays on Saturday. You've got Quiltmas and then After Sunset Sunday. So we've got 4 videos coming out this week. So please, 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 as much as possible, come in and double check it. Watch replay if you have to. That's fine. But just remember that there's a lot of content coming out on my channel this week, which is unusual. So just remember that I do exist this week, okay? I promise I do exist this week. All right, that's gonna be 3 p.m. for Rita. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, there's so many videos, guys. There is so much going on this week. Quiltmas goes through December 12th, and then there'll be more information in my Quiltmas video as well as in all of the other Quiltmas videos. So Quiltmas has already started. Today was Dave's craft room. So you can definitely hop around and catch up with everybody that's already participating in Quiltmas. And then you can obviously come check me out on Sunday. But the prizes, the drawing, the information about the drawing and all of that will come out closer to the end of the series. So there'll be a lot of info. There's 12 different prizes you can win as part of Quiltmas. Each content creator has their own prize that they are sending out to a lucky winner. So just keep that in mind. You do exist, and I hide in that corner. That works. You are so funny, Rita. You are so funny. Okay, so we're going to start a little bit before 6:15. I didn't make it to 6:10, but we're going to start a little bit before. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? And for the final answer, 103 was the right answer. Somebody came close at 102, but 103 is the right answer for how many we have tonight. So there's a lot of video, or there's a lot of pictures. I'm going to be doing a lot of talking. Hey, there you go. Joyce is joining the Super Chat raffle. That is for April 14th. Guys, if you have not joined the Super Chat raffle and you want to, now's the perfect opportunity. You can always do a Super Chat in the chat window, and the Super Chat will give you a raffle ticket for April 14th. So the next big Super Chat drawing and giveaway is April 14th. So you have a few more months, but get it close. Okay, Ellen is the 102. Okay, yes. Yeah, so you were close. Is 103. 103 is what we got. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to flip over, and then I'm going to readjust whatever I need to readjust so I can see you guys too, and we'll get going from there. All right, so this first one is from Andrea. Let me grab my other screen so I can have control of what I'm seeing. And there we go. Okay, we've got my mouse. I can see what I'm doing. All right, we are good. Okay, so what Andrea said about this is she just finished testing her latest pattern. This one is called Santa Riding Rudolph. It will be available on her website as soon as her testers are finished with it. And she said, watch her YouTube channel for the announcement. If you guys have not checked out Andrea's channel, she is Mama J Enterprises, and her channel link is in the description box below this video. So if you have not checked out Andrea, you want to do a quilt like this, a cute pixelated quilt. This is an adorable quilt. Fantastic idea and really well executed. I'm horrible. I do like pixel quilts, but I don't do them very often. And Susan is joining the raffle ticket entries for the Super Chat raffle. Thank you very much for that, Susan. You have a raffle ticket entry. So yeah, this is from Andrea, and this is Santa Riding Rudolph. So you can go to the description box below this video, click the link for Andrea, and that's going to take you over to her channel where you can find out the link or the pattern update information, and you can also check out when the pattern is available for purchase, so that you can help support another local quilt crafter that is for our YouTube community. Hey, Ray-Ann, welcome in. She says, good evening, Tammy and everyone just watching tonight. Busy finishing a project. Love seeing everyone's show and tell. I know, right? This is the one we all sit back and watch. Okay, I'll rephrase that. You guys get to sit back and watch. I do all the hard work. And that's okay. That's okay. That's what this is for. All right. So that is Andrea's. All right. Now this is from Kathy from My Hobby Home. And for some reason, I don't know that I put her link in the chat. So if I did not put your link in the bottom, Kathy, if you're not in my description box, it will get you added after the live is over. Kathy is My Hobby Home. She said that this one is pumpkin sitting quilt top, and it's done, and it will be in the D stash. So she had a D stash this past Sunday. So if you've not checked out Kathy over at My Hobby Home, that is her YouTube handle, and she had a D stash this past Sunday. So if you are interested in anything quilty related, or you need a quick gift, go check her out, see what she was destashing. This was among the destashes. I don't know if this went home yet or not, but you might still be able to snag this if it has not sold. And just send her an email and let her know, hey, I'm interested in this. Is it still available? And she will get back with you and let you know whether or not it's still available or what items are still available from that D stash. Sorry, got to take a drink of my drink because we are going to have some dry mouth tonight. We're definitely going to do it. Table runner I made today is my own design. When it's done being quilted and bound. Oh, good, Susan. Absolutely. That will probably be January. All right. So this is also from Kathy from My Hobby Home. And this is, quote, so many oopsies to fix. This is her Cotton Cuts Flyaway in Rose Finch. And I will be honest, guys, when I look at these, I don't ever see the oopsies. I don't know what the oopsies are supposed to be. So if you were doing this challenge, you might notice whatever oopsies she's talking about. But I wasn't doing the challenge. I wasn't doing this quilt, the mystery quilt. So I don't know what the oopsies are. And Kathy, quite frankly, I can't tell. So you have done a fantastic job, oopsies and all, because I can't tell where they are. Oh, good deal. Yeah, see, Ellen says she doesn't see anything wrong. Yeah, right? Right? I don't either. I don't see the oopsies. All right, now this is from Chloe. Quote, my 12-year-old daughter has sewn this pumpkin quilt for her dad for Christmas. I worked with her by cutting the fabric and helping her pick the fabric combinations. It is currently at the local quilt shop to be long-armed with a pumpkin pantograph design and a minky backing. I hope to get a better picture when it is back. I cannot wait, Chloe. I am so excited for her. This is so cute, so fantastic. And I love this pattern. And if you guys didn't pay attention, if you didn't notice it from the get-go, every other pumpkin is raised up. So it creates a lot of movement within the quilt, not just from the fabrics itself, but also from the block placement. And I think she did a fantastic job. I agree, Ellen. She says, so cute. She did a beautiful job. Yes, she did. Joyce is saying very pretty. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm all about pumpkins and warm weather, or chilly weather, fall weather. I'm all about it. Sorry, not the best way. Oh no, Chloe, it is absolutely fine. It's so cute. She did such a good job. Yes, she did, Joyce. Yes, she did. And don't ever worry about the picture not being the best picture. We all know how it is to try to take a picture of something, that's flimsy like fabric. So there is nothing to worry about. Oh no, Lana says she keeps losing power. I hope you're able to stay and hang with us. If you're not, there's always replay when you are able to. We have missed you. We have missed you, Lana. Oh, good deal. Chloe says that this is a free pattern by Sterling Lebowski. So guys, if you want this pattern and you did not catch that in the chat, then send me an email, let me know, and I will reach out and get that for you and drop you a link to where you need to go find it. So it is gorgeous, Chloe. She did a fantastic job. Give her a huge thumbs up from all of us and a high five. All right. So this is from Ellen. This is clue 2 for the Reflections Mystery. And they are beautiful half square triangles. I don't know that we've done all of the trimming yet, but that's okay. There is plenty of time, and you can always do the rest of the trimming closer to the end of the quilt. So these are beautiful half square triangles, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in your quilt. Hey, Linda, welcome in. She says she just got up from a nap. Well, perfect timing because yours is coming up very soon. How many are there? Is Lana, was what Lana is asking. Are we talking about in this clue right now? There's 32. So you made 16 of each direction of the half square triangles, because half of them are pressed to the background and half of them are pressed to the light. So there should be a total of 32, I believe, if that's what we're asking about. This one right here is November's clue. So only October and November have been released. December and January have been recorded, but they are not released yet. So you guys will get to see Christmas all the way through January. And I love the fabrics. I love the fabric choices, Ellen. All right, now this is also from Ellen. You probably forgot that you did this one. She says she made this Riley Blake machine embroidery Halloween kitty with the Little Witch fabric line by Jennifer Long. She made it for the granddaughter, and she wasn't too sure about this one, right? I love it. It is so stinking cute. Oh, how many pics? Oh, yeah, there's 103. 103 pictures tonight. So you'll see when we get to the bulk of them. There's a good number that are from 1 or 2 people, so that's okay. That happens, especially when we have some picture heavy groups. But I love this kitty cat. It is so stinking cute, and it turned out adorable. I'm in love. I'm in love. Absolutely in love. I'm not a kitty cat person, but I like this one. This kitty cat can come live with me. I would be fine with that. All right, now this is also from Ellen. This is an OESD Halloween tiling scene, and she says she loves making these. I love these too. For those of you who are not familiar with OESD, OESD is Oklahoma Embroidery something. It's that's the name of the company, and they put out a lot of these tiling scenes. So if I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, just to kind of show what we're talking about. So you can see that there's stitching lines here between the pumpkins, and then this pumpkin is actually stitched kind of in half. This one definitely is stitched in half. But each of these little sections, so this pathway with the top of this pumpkin is all in one embroidery session on machine embroidery. And so each of these different tiles is a different embroidery session. So it looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 across. And then we've got, let me scroll out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down. So like 32 tiles, which is a lot, and takes a lot of time to put these together, or it takes a lot of time to embroider them, but then stitching them together and getting them so perfectly put together, that takes a lot of patience. So you've done fantastic with that. Pam says she's just bought some OESD long arm designs. Very happy with how they stitch out. Yes, that is the other thing that OESD does fantastic with. And I have downloaded some free designs from them. I haven't gotten a chance to play with them yet because they tend to be larger designs than what I can stitch with my current setup. But yes, OESD puts out very fantastic embroidery designs as well as automated quilting designs. So if you have an automated quilter, whether that's a Handy Quilter, Gamble, Grace, whatever company that you guys have, OESD does have long arm designs, and you can download those in the format that you need. So that is a great resource as well. So for those who don't want to do machine embroidery or don't have a machine to embroider with, they are also a good resource for long arm quilting designs. Everybody is saying how pretty and how cool it is, and Jean says she loves Halloween. I am totally with you. This is mine. When Ellen's done with it, this is mine. Just saying. I love Halloween. Love it. All right, now this came from Jacqueline. I'm glad you showed up tonight, Jacqueline. I hope you are still here. This is her Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt Flyaway Raven, and she says she's going to be giving it to her granddaughter. Well, I'm second in line. I'm just saying, I'm second in line. But this is absolutely stunning. You did a fantastic job putting that together. And this colorway really does talk for itself. All of this black and white and gray, you would think that it would look super monochromatic. And it kind of does because, it is. But I love how you've got all this teal in your background in your sewing area and how that just showcases just how black and white this is. It's fantastic. Hey, Gladys, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to have you here. So yeah, this is her Flyaway, Cotton Cuts Flyaway Raven. I have not seen anyone else do this colorway, and I'm in love with it. So if I do another Cotton Cuts, if they have something like this where it's going to be the blacks and whites and grays, that's my colorway. That is totally what I'm going to do next. Everybody's saying how beautiful and how pretty it is. I agree. All right. Now, Jacqueline also sent in 2 pictures. So this is one picture of the 2. She said this is a shopping bag she made for her quilt guild using orphan blocks that she had left from a shop hop. That's a fantastic idea. I have a lot of orphan blocks that won't go with anything else, but I could totally do this with them. So I may turn a lot of my orphan blocks into tote bags. That would be fantastic use of them. And then you can quilt the front or quilt the layers and then make it even softer and prettier too. Jean says, so many talented people in this group. Oh, you haven't seen half of it yet. We are totally getting there. You're going to be overwhelmed with talent by the end of the night. So this is the other side of that bag, guys. That is, how amazing. So we have the one side that looks very patriotic, and then we have the one side that looks very army, like, the army olive green, olive drab color. I love the way that you used these orphan blocks to create something usable and new all at the same time. And it is totally worth every moment that you spent making it. So fantastic job. All right, now this is also from Jacqueline. She got her Route 66 motorcycle quilt back from the long armers and got it bound. I do remember seeing this quilt before she sent it off to the long armers. I didn't remember seeing the kitty cat in the picture. So that's a new addition. I love that. But I'm loving this quilt, guys. Look at what her long armor did with this, because there's 3 images of it. So here's the back. So she's got a piece back on it, and it looks like it's centered. That stripe down the center, or that stripe down the middle of the back, it looks like it is centered. Even if it is not, it looks from here like it is. That is so hard sometimes to accomplish on the long arm frame. So your long armor, props to your long armor for doing this. She or he did a fantastic job. And then look at this detail, guys. The long armor brought everything to life. All of the sun rays from the Route 66, all of the mountains back here in the background, the roadway. She's brought it to life, and it looks like she outline quilted around different features of each motorcycle rider and outline the shadows. That is so stinking awesome and so crazy to get that done. Like I am absolutely in awe. I do not have the skills to do that drawing or the tracing. So I love when I get to see that other people can do this, because it restores my confidence in people. Somebody can do it. Somebody out there can do this. The rays and the bikes is what Ellen's exclaiming about. I know, right? It is such a fantastic job. And then I don't know how well you guys can see it. I'm going to try and see if we can just zoom in on the 66. There is quilting just inside the sixes up here. And it looks like the 66 emblem is outlined, and maybe the white, maybe there's quilting right here to outline the white stripe of the 66. Oh my gosh. Joyce is saying she loves, loves, loves this bike quilt. I know, right? I know, like, off the top of my head, 5 people in my life that would absolutely love to steal this quilt from me. So, yes, absolutely fantastic job, Jacqueline, putting this together. And then your long armor did a wonderful job. Such good details. So, and great pictures. Thank you. You have really showcased this quilt. You really have. This is so inspirational. So inspirational, guys. All right, let's see what we got coming up. We have from Janet, we've got, this is a panel quilt for a 2-year-old. I think it's adorable. I haven't shown this to Mr. Siberian Wind yet, but he would absolutely fall in love with these owls. And then the phrase on the panel says, I love you to the moon and back. And I love that you bordered it with owl print as well. You really played into the owl theme so beautifully. And it all looks, it looks like the entire top is a panel. But I know you pieced it. But it looks like the entire thing is a panel by itself. So that is going to be so adorable. Cannot wait to know how much the 2-year-old loves it. All right. So, and then she sent in another one, and this is her sew and tell for, let me find my page. There we go. Sew and tell for this week. She says she so enjoys machine embroidery. A bit more to go before she has to decide how to put it together. So, guys, those who attended the retreat this weekend, you might have gotten to see some more of these blocks. They are machine embroidery. They're machine embroidery, and she was taking the weekend during retreat to spend time with us while her machine was embroidering out each of these blocks. And I don't remember how many she finished with, but I think I remember the number 18 somewhere, maybe. And maybe that she's going to do 4 more. I don't remember exactly how many blocks. But Janet, these are absolutely stunning, and it was such a pleasure to meet you on retreat. So thank you so much for coming to share this with us. And I am absolutely in love with these. I mean, they show up beautiful on this picture, but guys, they were so much prettier even like when she held them up for the camera during retreat. They're stunning embroideries. And this is just the power of what you can do with machine embroidery. There's a lot of different ways that you can border them out. Ellen says she loves these colors. I know, right? It's got that cottage rose feel to me. And cottage rose just seems to sell. It seems to be that intense draw. Maybe like English Garden, like it's kind of got that same pull to it. And these really have that theme going. So beautiful job, Janet. They embroidered out beautifully. All right. So this next one is from Jean, who I've seen her in the chat tonight. There we go. She was saying so many talented people in this group. Well, you are among them, Jean. This patriotic quilt, she said she finished it a couple of months ago. But guys, I'm zooming in, Jean. You're gonna have to bear with me. I am looking, and whether you guys can tell on your side, I do not see a mismatched seam anywhere. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know how hard that is? And it is absolutely beautiful and very stunning. Hey, Nikki V, welcome in. Welcome. So somebody is going to absolutely love this patriotic quilt if you were giving it away, and if you're keeping it for yourself, you deserve it. It is so beautiful. And it gives that, I want to cuddle up in this quilt. I really just do. Like, this is the ultimate, like, I just want to go grab it because it's already ready and, just sitting there kind of quilt. I want this quilt. So just gotta say that. All right, now this is also from Jean. She is a fantastic cross stitcher, guys. She is sharing some of that cross stitch with us this time. So we've got Hello Autumn that she has cross stitched with a beautiful sunflower and leaf design. And then she has put that into a finished little pillow. How amazing. I've never finished any of my cross stitches this way. I have yet to do one that I finish out any way other than framing it. So I am always, always appreciative of those who manage to do stuff like this, because I haven't gotten the boldness yet to try to put it together like a pillow like this, but you did a fantastic job. I love the rickrack too. Just so perfect. Let's see. Everybody just commenting on the last picture because I'm 30 seconds ahead, guys, so bear with me. All right, so that is from Jean, and then she's got another one that she sent in. She got two others that she sent in. We've got a Christmas pillow, also cross-stitched. Guys, how stinking cute are these mice? The little mice hanging ornaments on the tree. Oh my gosh. Hey, Debbie, welcome in. Good to see you. She says, such great work by everyone. Right? I love this because I get to see everything that you guys have put so much time and effort into. And I know it may not show up very well on you guys' end, but there are little snowflakes out here in the background, and they're so stinking cute. And there's snow on the tree. There's how adorable. And it's perfect with the little pom-pom trim. I love this, Jean. You are doing such an amazing job. All right, now this is also from Jean. This is her recent cross-stitch finish. Hooped Flower Bouquet is what's in here. And I'm loving, okay, let me zoom back out before I make you guys sick. I promise, not trying to, not intentionally. But this is it's got a bouquet of flowers, different colors. We've got blue, orange, yellow flowers sticking out of a blue vase or vase, however you pronounce it. And then she's got it trimmed with jute rope or hemp cording rope. And then she's got a beautiful gold ribbon bow on top of that. I think you have done such a magnificent job with this. I would love to see everything else you've done because this is, yeah, chef's kiss. You are doing fantastic with this. Nikki says she loves cross stitch. She'd love to learn, but she has too many hobbies. I am going to be teaching my 4-H kids how to cross stitch coming up in February. So you guys might see me do a little bit of cross stitch here on the channel too, but it's not my normal craft that I always do, but I can teach you cross stitch. That's not a problem. Susan says she might have to do something like this with cross stitch. A small piece may frame it with fabric and make a quilted pillow with it. See, you absolutely could. You absolutely could. And Ellen's saying that this one's a classic with classic colors, right? All right. And my dog has picked up something, so bear with me. I'm going to grab that from him. Bring it, sir. I love that he will bring things to me. And we are going to get him set where he cannot go anywhere. There we go. All right, so this is from Joan. She sent me 3 images, and these came in via email. So you guys have not seen these yet. They were not in the Facebook group. So she says, yes, we have snow, and it is snowing now. So we'll get there. You guys will get to see that in just a minute. She said she's supposed to get 3 inches by Tuesday morning. So Joan, please let us know if you got the 3 inches of snow. She said this first picture is a kit that she bought about 4 years ago. It fits perfectly on the wall at the bottom of the stairs. She says she loves it there, so it'll stay up probably till Easter or longer. I love this. I love it. It is So beautiful. Such a beautiful piece. And it does fit perfectly. You are not wrong. That is a perfect, perfect fit. All right. So I'm grabbing something to leash the dog with to keep him out of trouble. So bear with me just a second. All right. He officially can't go far without me knowing. We're going to keep him out of trouble if we can. All right. So this next one from Joan is, let me go back to my page. Let's see. These are the kitchen curtains that her mom made when she was a much younger kid, about 5 or 6 years old. This is the same kitchen that Joan and her husband live in now. She says that she moved here when Joan was 1 year old, and it's been in the family for 71 years. The kitchen curtains have held up well for all these years. Joan put the tabs on some time ago, and that's about all she's done to them. I love these curtains, guys. That is a fantastic use of a print like that with something going through it. I love these curtains. They're fantastic. And I do see that snow in the background. So you guys, if you have not gotten your fill of snow yet, there is some snow. You guys are getting to see the snow. Everybody's saying beautiful work. Susan's going to get back to cross stitch after Christmas. Yeah, I'm not getting back to it till February. I got a lot on my plate still. All right, now this one also came from Joan, and I love the story to this. This is an apron, and it is for her son-in-law. Her son-in-law, who happens to be 6'7". She says that they were at the daughter and son-in-law's house in September, and he had her daughter's apron on, and it only came just below his waist. That's kind of a short apron. He asked if I could make him one that would be longer and wider. So I got jean scraps out and I made it. So I hope it fits him. I cannot wait to see. I cannot wait to hear from you, Joan. You have got to let us know how he likes this new apron. And please tell me that it, comes at least below his pockets and that it's not, still hanging up around his waist, because that is adorable. That is adorable that he was wearing your daughter's apron and it was so short on him. I love when our tall guys come in and ask us for things that, it just doesn't fit. Yes, Ellen. She says, OMG, he needs a custom made apron. Awesome. Yes. Nikki is saying very nice. Pam's saying, cool apron, Joan. I agree. I so agree. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I can't wait. I gotta hear what he thinks of it when he gets it. All right. So this came from Joyce. We haven't seen any entries from you in a while, so I'm so thankful you're getting back in here with us. So she sent in pictures of 2 different Afghans that she's working on. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Okay, so the pumpkin sitting quilt top, is that one still available if somebody is interested in getting that from your D-stash? I just got to ask because we've already seen yours. All right, so this is one of the 2 aprons from Joyce that are aprons. My mind and my mouth are not communicating, guys. I apologize. This is one of the 2 Afghans that Joyce has been working on. I'm in love with the colors, so it can be mine whenever you're ready, Joyce. Not that I need it, but it can be. And this is the other one. I actually really love this green too. Okay, so Kathy says that pumpkin sitting quilt top is still available. So you guys, if you saw that quilt top at the beginning of the slideshow and you are interested in it, contact Kathy over at My Hobby Home Life or My Hobby Home. So this is the green one that Joyce is working on. I cannot wait to see how these come out, Joyce. Nikki is in love with the purple, and so is Ellen. They are both in love with the purple. Now, this is a quilt top that Joyce also sent in, and she says she is getting ready to quilt it, and it is a baby quilt. This is perfect. Babies need the bright colors, and I I'm excited. I want to see what it looks like once you've got it quilted. That's going to be so precious. So absolutely precious. You have done a fantastic job, Joyce. I'm so glad you're joining us back in this Sew and Tell. I love seeing what you do. Love it. And Chloe saying, love the Afghans, Joyce. Barbara, welcome in. She says, love the simple patchwork, right? I do. And Jean's loving your colors, Joyce. You're right. They're so pretty, so pretty. Kathy just put her email in. They can, so if you want that quilt top, you can email her. It's in the chat. Email her with your contact info and let her know that you want that quilt top, and she can send you an invoice. So you guys can take care of that through email. Such pretty crocheting and beautiful baby quilt. I agree, Linda. I agree. And we are not even halfway through, guys. So we're going to speed up just a little bit. All right, so this is from Judy. So since we got two Judys that tend to come to the chat, this is from Judy Hebert. If I can pronounce names, I can't do that tonight. She says, this is clue 2 from the Reflections Mystery. She said it was harder than she thought. You know, it looks fantastic from here. So there's going to be a lot of clue 2s coming through tonight, and they are all half square triangles, but there's an extra part trimmed off. That is as designed. So you guys are doing a fantastic job. Fantastic job. All right, now this also came from Judy. She is beating me to the quilt coat. She says she finally got her quilted jacket done. This is from a cheater quilt that she did about a year ago. And the pattern is Quick Sew K4030. And so that you don't have to try to think about that and write that down, there is a link in the description box below this video to that pattern where you can buy it on Amazon. I'm not saying buy it on Amazon, but I'm saying you can buy it on Amazon, or you can go look at it there and then figure out where you want to get it. Joan says that she did get the 3 inches of snow. They've had about 11 to 12 inches since Saturday. The middle of the curtains is Santa and his sleigh. And she says she'll take a close-up for next month, Sew and Tell. Didn't realize it didn't show. That's okay. It was good. It was good. It was absolutely good. Hey, Shelby. She says she's been watching replay on 2X to get caught up. So many beautiful and creative works of art. See, you've learned how to game the system. You're catching up. Love it. Love it. Glad you're here. Glad you're here, Shelby. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She says she's sorry she missed the retreat over the weekend. That is okay. There's quite a few that missed the retreat for one reason or another. So it works. Oh, please, please. Joan just said she'll take a picture of her son-in-law with that apron on. Good. We are looking forward to that. All right, so the pattern for this is in the description box. So there is a link to the Quick Sew pattern. So if you do want to get that, it is in the description box. The quilt code is not in the description box, just the pattern for the coat. All right, now this is also from Judy. This is the same pattern as what we're going to see coming up in just a minute. This is just different colors. She says she's determined to get through her Christmas fabric. Well, so this is going to get fun. This is going to get fun because Judy's got a lot of these, and I'm loving it. So that's one. Here's the next one. Same pattern, guys. Well, maybe this one's not the same. Yeah, this is the same pattern. So this is the same pattern as that pattern. That quilt and this quilt are the same pattern, guys. This one is that she decided to make another Christmas quilt. This was her 4th one. And she was saying maybe she can get it quilted in time for Christmas. That's a lot of quilts to get quilted in time for Christmas. Lots of quilts. All right, and this is that same pattern as well, guys. Same pattern. She said, after the last Christmas quilt, I decided to make another, found this pattern, and went through my stash. I may regret this once I put it on the long arm. Hopefully the glittery fabric doesn't cause issues. You got glittery fabric on here? Oh my gosh. This blue background has got to be the glittery fabric. I cannot wait to see it. Ellen's saying it does look different. It does, right? Pat is loving the purple, right? The purple Afghan, so pretty. So pretty. And then this is, did I skip one? No, okay, I didn't skip one. Making sure. So Judy turned this shirt into a pillow for a friend. Her son passed away from a long illness. So I love this. I love this. This is one picture. And then here is the other side of it. That is a fantastic memory pillow. I love what you've done. It is so pretty, so gorgeous, so huggable, little man. I love it. That deserved to be a pillow. That really did. All right. So now, all right. So here's where we're gonna go quickly. I don't want to um lessen the impact of any of this. But I am going to go quickly. There are 23 images from Katy, and they are all for the same quilt. She is working on the blocks from, she started these February 7th, 2025, and she's enjoyed the journey of creating these blocks while doing them in a tutorial style atmosphere, kind of. And she says it's been challenging at times, and she's had some learning moments and some aha moments as well. She says she's got several more weeks of blocks since she's doing enough blocks to create a queen size quilt. And she said she thought she would share the blocks that she's already been doing, and she hopes you like them. And yes, this does count as one Sew and Tell admission, since they're all part of one project. But there are 23 blocks from the Quiltmaker's 1000 block book that Katy from Greenland Quilter has been doing. If you guys have not checked out her channel link is tagged in the description box below the video. So as we go through these, all of these blocks she has done on her channel, usually in a live, but she has been doing these blocks to put together for one queen size quilt. And Kathy says, I love this block. Yeah, there's a lot that you're going to probably say that about. There's a lot of such beautiful blocks in here. So if you want to save any one of these blocks, you can go check out Katy's channel. You can also pause the stream and screenshot if you need to. But there are so many beautiful blocks, and all of these, she's been doing this in batiks. So every single block is made with batiks, and I will say this one right here, the merry-go-round, is my favorite. I do love how that looks. I would of course do my own colors, but I love how that came out. It's so different from so many other blocks that are out here. And you're going to see in a lot of these that there's a lot of variation that you could do. Chloe says very vibrant colors, right? This turned star one is also very unique. It combines a regular 8-pointed star or Ohio star with a turn dash block in a non-traditional way. So I really like how that is done. This one is a partially seamed block. I love doing those, but there's so many beautiful different blocks that can be done, and she's found all of them in the Quiltmaker's 1000 block book. So I've not put a link to that book because I didn't think to, but there is a link to Katy's channel. So if you guys want to check her out, if you've not already subscribed to her, go subscribe, go like some of her videos, give her some positive feedback, and go hang out and watch some of them. Go watch some of them. Oh no, Shelby says Katy's blocks are so pretty. She wanted to sew along, but bought the book, but it just ran out of time. Yeah, I did too. I don't have the book yet, but I have no time. I have no time. All right, now this is from Christina, our Swedish friend and quilter that we absolutely love. She carries the retreats throughout the evening, and Katy did this last time as well. Christina says that this is her first PMQ from Cotton Cuts. I think Christina did fantastic. It looks so gorgeous, and I love all of these blue colorways, guys. Blue is not my favorite color in the world. Purple obviously is, but it is so refreshing to see all of this blue. Ellen says the diversity of the blocks is amazing, right? They did. They're gorgeous. All right, so this one's from Christina, and I think Christina, you did a fantastic job putting this together. All right, now this came from Katy Crafts. she says, these are the large size hot pads for a hostess gift. Monday is Thanksgiving #1 with family. So she posted this before Thanksgiving. She came back into the comments afterwards and she said they were a hit. They got used right away. You know, you can't go wrong with black and white usually. A lot of people, you know, there's half of the people in the world don't like black and white because they think it's too drab. But then the other half of us absolutely think it's amazing. So it is perfect. It is absolutely perfect. All right, now this is from Linda. This is Linda Irish Sail Lady Linda. She says, here is the Sunbonnet Sue and Farmer Phil quilt on the long arm. I just have to say, I'm gonna zoom in, guys. I'm gonna zoom in. Look how cute Sunbonnet Sue is. Look at how just so cute she is. And then we've got Farmer Phil up here. So we've got the little girl and the little boy. I love the stashing fabrics you chose, Linda. It really just does so much justice to these blocks. And I love the quilting design you're doing. It makes them pop. And I gotta ask, well, not really ask, but I just gotta say, I love the chicken. I love the chicken. I don't think I have seen a Sunbonnet Sue and or Farmer Phil quilt ever with chickens on it. I think you have knocked it out of the park. And I mean, if everybody else has seen a lot of those with the chickens, then I'm the one that's been hiding under a rock. But I am in love. So cute. So cute. All right, now this is also from the shop. She said she got some of her Christmas lights up at the loft. So this is where she gets her name. Hey, Alicia, welcome in. She says, love your quilt, Linda, right? I love the quilt too. So this is the front of Linda's shop where she gets her Irish Sail Lady name. And guys, she's got Christmas lights. She's got Christmas lights, and it's only the 2nd of December. I'm in love. You gotta have the Christmas lights. Even in Florida, you gotta have the Christmas lights. All right. So this is also from Linda. She says, here are the next 3 quilts she's finished for Christmas gifting. The first is Falling. It's a Villa Rosa pattern. And I know I gave this pattern away to someone. I don't know who, but I have seen it made a couple of times since I gave that pattern away. And every time I am just kind of kicking myself that I gave the pattern away. Oh, well, hi, Andrea. She says, howdy, everyone. She forgot what day it was. And everybody was loving on your entry, Andrea, at the beginning. And your link is in the description box below the video as well, so that people can go click over and find out more about your patterns. All right, so this is also from Linda. This one is floating scrap blocks. And I love this. This is a fantastic use of scraps, guys. So if you are not a scrap quilter, but you have a lot of scraps, doing something like this is a great way to both get rid of some of those scraps as well as using them in a cohesive setting. So every last one of these blocks has that setting shadow behind it, the setting black, and then the entire quilt being in red. You just don't use any scraps that are that kind of red. You use scraps that are not that shade of red, and you are able to get a lot of quilt or a lot of scraps gone through doing this. And that's a great way to use them up. Sherry is saying beautiful workmanship, right? I agree. I totally agree. Now this third one is Glaze, and she says she learned from Donna. She says she has 3 more quilts to finish and then take a rest or get a jump start for next year. Now, I will say this, for those of you who've seen this quilt before it was quilted and now that it's quilted, I know I've had a couple of people ask about this quilt pattern. I did include a link in the description box to Handmade by Ying with Donna, and it is linking you directly to the first video that I found that has the Let's Get Glazed for this pattern. So I know she's like sitting there with the pattern during that video. That's like what the thumbnail has in it. So if you are interested in going back to Donna's channel and checking out this quilt pattern, there is a link in the description box to try to get you over there. Oh, you're funny, Rita. She says maybe I should try scrap quilting, right? Right? And then, all right, very striking. Yes, I agree, Chloe. All right, now this is Linda's first month for reflections block of the month. So this is my quilt along that you guys are doing. And so this is her block 1. So that is October, the clue for October. And I'm loving this. This is going to be a very visually unique quilt. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this comes out. And I do like how you manage to rotate your stripes. Directional prints are really hard to use in this quilt. So I'm liking how you did that there. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing how you manage to do those stripes in all of the other sections that you're going to see. Shelly says, beautiful use of cave big flowers, right? Agreed. Absolutely agreed. All right. Now this is also from Linda. She says, here are some quilts I just finished on the long arm. I've got to get more done before Christmas, or at least a picture of the quilt they will get. The last one is a wall hanging in my office where I long arm on the weekends. Rita says that is directional fabric. It is directional fabric. That stripe definitely is. It doesn't have a definite up and down, but it is directional. It's really, really hard. So this is a friendship. This is the Friendship Star pattern. You can get this one over at Teresa Louise's channel. Correct me if I'm wrong, if you will. But this looks just like the friendship pattern that Teresa Louise does. She does such a fantastic job. This is Majestic Mountains. Hey, Katy Crafts, welcome in. We absolutely love your hot pads. They are fantastic. They were a huge hit. They were a huge hit. And guys, I'm not a yellow person, but I've been kind of following these Majestic Mountains since she was working on these blocks. Linda, you did amazing. I love how this came out. It's not overwhelming. And okay, now this one makes me cringe a little bit because how perfect it looks. This like sets the bar way above my skill level, I feel. And it is absolutely stunning. The one before the friendship quilt should have a link on Laura Lynn's site. Let me go back. This one right here, this one is the one Shelby says should have a link to on Laura Lynn's site. I don't have the names, so I didn't know what I was looking for. But apparently, if you go over to Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, you can check out Laura Lynn's channel, and this pattern should be over there at her channel. So it is a recognized pattern, so that's okay. That is okay. Yes, Pam says it's a show quilt. It is. It really is. Whoever is getting this, they must have a really big place in your life, Linda. They must. Rita says that first one, that purple one, is Laura Lynn's pattern. Oh, I did create a PDF for Teresa Louise. Oh, okay, for the friendship quilt. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the friendship quilt, yeah. So this one is the friendship quilt from Teresa Louise. So, but yeah, this one, guys, yeah, that is, yeah. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The brown and white, yeah, it's fabulous. So what about this one, guys? What about this one? Because this is also part of that. Laura Lynn's is Bricks and Stones. Okay, so Bricks and Stones is that first one, that purple, pink with the black and white. So look, guys, how amazing. How amazing. You've done a fantastic job putting these together, Linda. You've got a lot more time on your hands than I think I do. The Mona K is a wedding Christmas gift. Okay, so that one is a wedding / Christmas gift. Yes, it is well worth being a wedding gift or Christmas gift. Yeah, that is those are important people in your life. I'm just saying. They are you've blown it out of the water for this one. Absolutely blown it out of the water. All right. Love this one. Love it. I can sit here and look at this one and keep finding new things every time I look at it. All right. Now, this is the one she was talking about that hangs behind her long arm. And it's her little cups of coffee or cups of tea, whichever one you want to call it. They're so stinking cute. That looks really labor intensive. Yeah, that one is definitely labor intensive. That wedding gift, yes. You know, I've got my design walls behind my long arm frame. If I didn't have to have them there, I would totally put something like this behind my long arm frame, something cute that would make me giggle all the time because ah yeah, just yeah, absolutely. Um, Rita says those circle ones are not ones I am touching. They require as close to perfect scenes as John. They do. They do. You gotta be patient with yourself putting those together. You definitely do. All right, now this is also from Linda. This is the last one we've got from her for this month. She says, "Here's the month number 3 for Scrappy Spectacular." You know, when I first saw the initial part of this quilt, the Scrappy Spectacular, I was going, I don't know what this is going to look like. I'm liking it even more now. I wasn't 100% sure I like it. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. I'm loving it now. Like, this is winning me over. If I had just seen that first part and that was what everything was based off of, I'd have gone, I'm not sure if I want to make that. Now I definitely want to make that. I want to make it. It looks like a great scrap busting quilt. So you are doing amazing. So she sent in 13 images, guys. And so we're sitting at 12 entries for that one. Okay. So we're up to 12 so far. Absolutely, Kathy. She's jumping out real quick. Hope everyone has a great night. I hope you do too. Thank you. I hope you can make it back too. I hope you can. All right. So this is from Nanette. This is her flag wall hanging. She says that she's now got to face it and then call it done. She got to show us this on the retreat. So guys, if you've missed out on retreat, if you have signed up and not attended retreat, or you don't even sign up for a retreat, then you are missing out seeing some of these beautiful pieces in person, kind of. I mean, it's as close to in person as you're going to get on Zoom, but where somebody's actually pulling it up and hand showing you in front of their camera just how beautiful these things are. This is a stunning quilt. Oh, Katie Craft says the scrap quilt slow along is a build your own pattern. You scrapped it and orphan blocks. Oh goodness. Would an oil painting? Yes, Rita. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I will take oil paintings. That is fine. It is something you have crafted and created, so that is absolutely fine. All right. So this is from Becca's Sew Along. This is going to be blocks 9, 10, and 11. This is also from Nanette. Hey, Linda's Trendy Threads is in the house. Thank you. Glad you are here. So there's the illustrious card trick block that I heard so much about because I was hearing about everybody with those. I'm loving your colors, Nanette. They are so pretty. They are so pretty. All right, so we're up to 2. Okay. Then we have from Nanette as well. This is Yuletide month 3. So if you guys have not been following along, Kathy, Alicia, and I are doing Yuletide Sampler 2 on the 2nd and 4th Fridays. And you can get that pattern. It is from Shelly Kavana. There are places where you can buy a paper copy. You can also get it more expensively directly from Shelly Kavana and get her lessons with it as well. We are piecing it together 1 month at a time, half a month at a time, actually. So our next upcoming live for that is December 12th. So this is Nanette's block 3. So here coming up in December, we are jumping into month 4. So you'll start seeing month 4 coming up soon. All right. And then Nanette has also been testing for Andrea. This is one of Andrea's patterns. So from Mama J Enterprises, the link is in the description box to get over to her YouTube channel. This is a snowman. I believe this one's Frosty the Snowman. And this is that Santa riding Rudolph that we saw earlier. So this is Nanette's version of it, and you saw Andrea's at the beginning of the presentation. So if you are interested in doing a pixel quilt and you want a Christmas-related pixel quilt, these are 2 of Andrea's patterns. So definitely check out her channel to see when those patterns are available. Oh, gotcha. Ellen saw the he loves his fabric for the blocks. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Okay, now this is going back to Becca's sew along. And guys, if you are not familiar with Becca, I know I've said her name multiple times. And of course, I'm calling her name out during this presentation. I don't usually put her channel link in the description because I forget, because she is a bigger name than I am. But her channel link is in the description box as well. So if you guys need to click over to hers to go join into her sew along and go catch some of these older blocks, then you absolutely can do that. I love this one. There's some flying geese. I love it. You gotta have the flying geese. And this one's a friendship star. Oh, that shows up better for you guys than it does for me, I think. When I'm too close to it, the pattern kind of disappears on me. But backing up, the pattern shows up. All right, so there's that one. And there's that one. So those are the sew-alongs for Becca. I'm making marks while I'm going to also tally some of what we've got going on. All right, now Nanette has also been participating in the Reflections Mystery. So this is her month 2. So this is October's clue. I'm loving these prints. They are very vivid prints. So that is her light and her background. I had to think for a second. I had to think of the words. So these are all 4 colors that Nanette is using. Now, I don't know if she's got alternate darks or alternate mediums, but the dark is here in the middle of the square and square. This is a medium, this is her light, and this is her background. So I think her quilt is going to be absolutely stunning. And you can, if you are doing the Reflections Mystery, you can lay all of your pieces out like that and get kind of a clue as to whether or not things are laying out that way. Chloe says it should be a fabulous sampler quilt. Oh, Becca's quilt? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, hers is definitely a sampler. Mine is not so much a sampler. Okay, that was 7 entries out of that. Okay. So we're still sitting at 12 entries so far, guys. All right, so this is from Pam. Pam's in the house. I'm glad you're here tonight, Pam. All right. So the overall post was lots done in November at the retreat that she attended. Some long arming since she broke her ankle, foot in early November. And she put the descriptions for each picture in the picture. And she said, sorry, my photos are not great. Over a window is my only space for design, half wall. You know what? Over the window works. This is perfect. So this is from 2 charm packs that Pam had duplicates. The border is from Ellensburg, Washington Quilt Shop. A very unplanned and quick stop. No pattern, just started sewing. For no pattern, you do fantastic work, Pam. I love it. I love it. So guys, if you are looking at doing a quick quilt, this is a 4-patch. These are just 4 patches. She's got sashing and little cornerstones. And of course, she sashed all the way around the outside and then added a border. That is all you really need to do for a very quick quilt. It is a lot of easy sewing. You don't have to think about curves, numbers, angles, nothing. Just putting that together as they already sit. It is absolutely a great idea. I love this, Pam. All right, so this is mini scrappy string blocks. Some were on a paper, and I gave up on that and just started sewing. Some pieces from my mom and grandma's stash. So this lap quilt will stay with me. Those are kind of the best. And I do like how you did the blue, green, orange, blue, yellow, purple, red. Like I love. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we've got the color swashes going diagonally through the quilt. I love things like this. I always look for um, memories in everything that I do. So the recent scrap quilt that I finished during the retreat in November, I am going to have a hard time letting go of some of that because I'm sitting there and thinking about what these fabrics came from as I'm sewing them. So it is absolutely okay to make something for yourself if you remember those fabrics. If those fabrics have meaning to you, by all means keep it. There is nothing in the rule book that says we have to give away every quilt we make. Ellen says she likes the rainbow effect too. It's cool. It is. Chloe calls it a great quilt. I do too. Katie Craft says it's pretty. Oh yeah. Chloe and Susan, guys, don't worry. You have time to catch up. January will be an easier month. So if you've not caught up yet, you'll have time in January to catch up before we hit it a little bit harder in February. So don't worry if you're a little bit behind on reflections. I know how the holidays can be. So I planned that intentionally. So just remember you got time. Oh, very cool. Susan says the quilt shop here in Ellensburg is Windy Stitches and Stash. They have a website. Good deal. Good deal. All right, now this is also from Pam. Christmas charms and scraps that she took to retreat. She says she's not sure how she'll be finishing them. Mug rugs, placemats, who knows? I love that. And we have that idea from earlier. One of our other creators that sent in, one of our other crafters that sent in, she had made a bag, a tote bag, out of her orphan blocks. And that was from Jacqueline. Jacqueline made a tote bag out of her orphan blocks. So you can always put these into tote bags too. And then you can carry Christmas whenever you like. Oh, gotcha. Pam says that border that Ellen was loving on that came from that quilt shop, it was on the clearance rack. I love the clearance rack. Clearance rack is perfect. And Chloe says, excellent news about the Reflections mystery, right? I know, right? All right. Now, this is also from Pam. And Pam, I'm jealous. The quilting is stunning. Absolutely stunning, guys. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see as pretty as I can see it. I'm in love with the quilting. I cannot get over the quilting on this. I keep coming back to it. And my machine, I don't have enough room to quilt something like this. This design is just too big for me to quilt in the amount of space I have. But that doesn't mean that I don't absolutely love it and fangirl over it because it's so stinking gorgeous. She said that this is a Christmas runner kit that was given to her at retreat to make for the guild. Of course, I made pattern modifications. Then I brought it home to long arm it. And the red binding still to add to it. Then I'll go back to the guild for their boutique at next year's show. This would be the thing I would be bidding on because that quilting, chef's kiss, absolutely chef's kiss. And I do love how these trees came out. They are so gorgeous. Chloe loves the quilting too, right? The quilting sometimes just makes the quilt. Oh, I love it, Nikki. I love the gorgeous. I love the way you wrote it. Love it. All right. So this is a stack of quilts also from Pam. So where am I at? Oh my gosh. I apparently copied over everything on this one. So I do apologize. Pam brought all of these quilts home to Long Arm for the guild. I do remember that. And she didn't piece any of these quilts, but she was able to get all of these quilts quilted. Pam says she loves that panto too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So gorgeous. And Susan shops her clearance racks a lot. I don't blame you guys. I'm a clearance shopper. I am absolutely clearance shopper. But guys, one, two, three, four, five. There's six quilts sitting there that I can count. And she brought them home to quilt them to take back to the guild. So that is noble work. It is not easy to just throw something on the long arm and just hang out with it. That takes a lot of patience. So you have the patience of a saint. And they are so stinking gorgeous. And I apologize that I screwed up on the copying the text for it, but it happens. It happens. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, that's fine, Rita. She's emailed me the picture for next month to see if it's okay. If not, she understands. When I see the photo, I'll understand. So yeah, I will take a look at it. Yes, 6 is right. I have 17 for them. Oh my gosh, Pam. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, now this lovely I was about to say last, but I don't know if it's a girl or a boy. This lovely quilt helper is sitting on a Judy Niemeyer Crimson Poppy done in Tula Pink. What a monster project it was. This is from Patty Browning. And here is the quilt without the quilt helper. But I love the quilt helper too. The quilt helper adds so much detail. Guys, I love these Judy Niemeyer patterns because they always tend to come out beautifully, and you don't have to overthink it. You are just sewing on the paper. You're going to rip the paper out later. It's part of the way that the patterns go together, but they go together so beautifully and they go together flawlessly. All you have to do, follow the lines. If you can draw on the line or you can follow the line, then you are okay to do one of these. It's a little bit of a challenge, don't get me wrong, but they are so stunning. And Patty, I love the color choices. I would not have thought of doing Tula Pink, but that absolutely works. And I'm not disappointed at all. I'm not disappointed at all. All right, now this one is from Ray Ann. This is clue 1 and 2 for the Reflections Mystery. So we have her dark fabric here, 1 out of 2 of her darks if she's got 2, then 1 out of 2 of her mediums here, and then we've got her light and her background. That's going to be an interesting quilt. I'm loving that you guys are taking the pictures of month 1 and 2 to put together, because it really puts it into perspective just how these quilts are going to look. And I wish I could tell you, but I can't because it's a mystery. But oh, I am so in awe of what these quilts are going to turn out to look like. And I think you guys are all going to love them. And every quilt is going to look so different. I mean, even if you got the same colorway, it should still look totally different. But oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. So pretty. So pretty. All right. So this is from Susan. She said a couple of weeks ago, Tiffany from Tiffany's Quilting Life, and I did not think to put her link in the description, so I apologize. Tiffany made project bags on her Sunday sew. Susan downloaded and printed the pattern and her finish during the Zoom retreat. And we got to see her finish this during Zoom retreat, and she used Kafe fabric. I love getting to see these things come together in real life. There is nothing like having those Zoom retreats. So for those of you who are like on the fence when I post that I'm doing a Zoom retreat, guys, you get to see stuff like this. Somebody will hold it up to the camera when you go, oh, wow. They'll hold it up to the camera. They'll show you. They'll open it up. They'll show you how deep it is. You get to see so much more detail on things like this in the retreat than you get to see just on the Sew and Tell. So if you are ever on the fence about joining a Zoom retreat, if you've got time during the Zoom retreat weekend, please join the retreat. We'll break up into rooms if we need to, but it is so rewarding to get to see stuff like this up front, personal. I mean, you'll miss some of it if you're not there the whole time. That's okay. That's the nature of things. But you might catch it. You might catch seeing it, and it's just rewarding. Absolutely. Unless you gotta let the dog out. I hear you on that. Rita cannot decide what colors to use for the reflections mystery. You can always do more than one. And I mean, whatever you don't use this year, you might be able to use next year. All right. Now this came from Susan as well. This is a spring pillow quilted cover. First set of 3 is now done. She's got the autumn and Christmas ones, but she hand quilted this one. And so we've got this one, and we'll have the autumn one as well. So I love this pillow cover, and that's a great way to do a quick season change in your home, is to just change out a pillow cover. Fantastic idea. Rita is throwing in about the Zoom retreats. They are so amazing. Very relaxing to just sit and listen and see so much amazing creations. I agree. I agree. All right, now this is her autumn one. Same thing, the quilted pillow cover. This is the autumn leaf one. She loves fall colors, and she enjoyed sewing this one. And she said it's all ready for a pillow. Well, you need to have a Christmas one on there right now. But I love this. That's a very detailed leaf. And it really, the autumn colors really pull through on that. I love how this comes out. And I love that you're hand quilting them. I mean, I do not have the patience, the time, or the energy to hand quilt. So I'm loving seeing all the stuff that you're hand quilting. So that is fantastic. All right, we're getting down to the end, guys. I promise we're almost there. This is the bag Susan made with leftover fabric from a quilt challenge. This is going to hold her Kindle Fire when she takes it somewhere to protect it. I love projects like this too. So not only could we do, you can also do, I'm talking over myself. So not only can you do the orphan blocks to make like a shopping tote, you can do orphan blocks to make something like this too. So you can take quilting blocks with you all over the place in whatever colors you like, and all you have to do is finish it out in a way that works for that item or that purpose. So it's so perfect. Oh, Rita says she gets all caught up in watching and listening to what everyone else is doing. She forgets to do something herself on those visual retreats. Yeah, the virtual retreats. Yeah, it can be hard. It can be hard. I struggle sometimes, believe me. All right, now this came from Susie. She says, quote, love this pattern. I don't just love this pattern, Susie. I love the pattern and I love the colors. This is so bold, and I think these are solids. I want to say they're solids. I'm going to zoom in, guys. I'm going to zoom in. Okay, as far as I can tell, they are all solids. What an amazing use of solids. It is sometimes so hard to decide how you want to lay out a specific set of solids. And I think if you had done any other, like if you'd done darker colors in the middle, it would not pop like this. I think you have just like unlocked that whole next level with this quilt. Joan says Zoom retreats are great. So many different projects and everyone shows them off. You get a lot of ideas for sure. They're relaxing and you can just sit and listen and enjoy company. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Now this is also from Susie. And all she told us was show and tell. You know, I think this one doesn't need any introduction. It looks like they are just bricks. And, correct me, guys. But we've got a brick here. We've got 2 bricks here. So 2 bricks tall and then a brick here. The light blue is a print. Okay, so in this last one, this light blue is a print, but it reads solid. It reads solid on here. But you did a fantastic job with these colors, Susie. Absolutely fantastic job. And then this is kind of like a trip around the world, but it's all these cuts. Like it, I mean, you could make this out of, you could make a busier version out of 2.5-inch strips. You can make it out of 5-inch strips. This would be a fantastic pattern. And I don't know if there's enough fabric in one of those Vegas strip packs, the 5-inch wide Vegas strips. I don't know if there's enough fabric to make this entire pattern. Oh, Susie says it is called the blooming brick pattern. Okay, so I did get the brick part right. Awesome. I did not know. I honestly did not know. But I feel like you could like use Vegas strips and make a version of this. Or, you could do a jelly roll version. Like you could make it different sizes by using different size pieces. But fantastic job, Susie. I love this. Absolutely love it. All right, I'm going to grab my camera because that is the last picture tonight. Can you guys believe it? We made it through in an hour and a half. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So, with that being said, everybody who had an entry in tonight's Show and Tell is going to get 12 entries. So you are getting 12 tickets. Whether you had one entry or you had the 12, you are getting 12 tickets tonight for the Show and Tell giveaway quilt. So I have not finished that quilt. Do not panic. There's another few months before the giveaway. I've got some time. But the Show and Tell giveaway quilt is going to be given away also on April 14th. The last entry is going to be April 7th. So April 14th is the next giveaway for the Show and Tell giveaway quilt. So everyone who entered and had their entries for last month, and then everybody who entered tonight has tickets for April. Okay. If you have not yet entered Show and Tell, if you've not even gotten one entry in, please make sure you send in your entries. You have 2 ways to send in entries. And if we need to open up some more, we will do that. You have the Facebook group. That is, you can, I am stepping over my words, guys. I apologize. So if you are in the Facebook group, you can enter that way. If you are not, you can always drop me an email. That is a perfect way to enter as well. So the entries close off at about 3:30 this afternoon. So anything entered after 3:30 this afternoon, my time, you are now going towards January. So you are going to be in the first part of 2026 for your entries, guys. Loved all the quilts and project, right? Love these Tuesday night Show and Tells. I know. It does create more projects in my to-do list as well. Like I'm thinking forward because I have an entire box of orphan blocks and I can't decide what I want to do with them. There we go. Susie is now got a raffle ticket for the April 14th Super Chat giveaway, which is also the same night as the Show and Tell giveaway. So, guys, if you are watching this on replay, you are welcome to do a super thanks. That is a way to get into the Super Chat giveaway as well. If you are not able to catch my lives, but Super Chat entries also go in. Super Chat, super thanks, super stickers, they all go in to the Super Chat giveaway for April. And I am compiling items that are going home with people for that giveaway. Oh yes, I agree, Linda. She said, loved all the quilts and crafty projects that you beautiful lazy allowed us to view. Thank you, Kathy. You now have another raffle ticket. Thank you. I appreciate that. Jean says, so inspiring to see all the cool projects everyone's been working on. I know, right? I cannot get over just how inspired I am by seeing what you guys do. I am one person. I can do the projects that I can do. And I'm a fast sewer. I'm fairly fast. But I've had a lot of health issues this year, and that has slowed me down considerably. And I've got a lot on my plate right now. So a lot of what I would normally be doing and prepping and preparing and getting more stuff done, I have had to shift that energy into other things. So you guys are keeping me inspired while you're letting me inspire you. So sharing Show and Tell projects through the Facebook group, through email is allowing me to stay inspired and stay on track, and it's allowing me to inspire you guys as well. I'm going to give you one small update and then we'll call it a night. There is, two small updates. So, for those of you who missed the beginning of the live, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, my blindfold challenge will go live. If you have not already subscribed to Not Afraid of Color, the link at the top of the description or the top of the chat is going to link you out to Tracy's YouTube page and to the live that starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. That is the blindfold challenge. It is a YouTube hop, so everybody's hopping from one channel to another to watch creators create while blindfolded to raise disability awareness. Then Saturday, I've got a live with Sean. It's my Fantastic Fridays with Sean. And so he will be joining me here on Saturday instead this time. So come join us Saturday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. Then Quiltmas, my Quiltmas video comes out on Sunday. So be watching for that. And then Sunday night is After Sunset Sunday. So I have 4 videos coming out this week before you see me 1 week from today. So there's a lot going on here. The other thing that I'm going to announce coming up sometime soon is the more information about the podcast. So I have mentioned before that I am looking at doing a podcast and that I was going to be collaborating and doing a lot of other things as well. So I have some more information about the podcast, and that will be coming out within the next week. So stay tuned. I probably going to wait until Tuesday, 1 week from today, to release the information about the first podcast episode coming out and where you'll be able to get that podcast at. Because if you want to follow me on a podcast, I want you to be able to do that. So just be aware that that update is coming soon, and I will have more information for you guys about that, as well as Quilt Retreat in September 2026. So those will all be coming out within this month. So we have a lot coming out, as well as a pattern release this month. So there's a lot in December. So just check me out whenever you get a chance. Between all of the other channels you're checking out, give everybody a good, give them a good shot, give them a watch, give them a like and thumbs up, and give them comments, whatever. But definitely keep an eye out here on my channel because a lot of things are coming soon. Video replay. Absolutely, Susan. Missing Thursday through Sunday as I'll be prepping for an orchestra holiday concert. Absolutely, Shelby. That's going to be so much fun. So much fun. So, guys, if you have not petted some fabric, if you've not put needle and thread to fabric, if you have not gotten those warm fuzzies, go get those warm fuzzies. We have a lot of week left to go, and you need the warm fuzzies to get you through the week, especially those of us in the colder climates and getting snow. I know it's a 4-letter word. I'm sorry. But go pet some fabric, go put some needle and thread to fabric, go get the dopamine hit, the serotonin boost, whatever it is. Go get those warm fuzzies and come hang out and keep an eye out. I will see you guys later. Until next time, bye.